Hello and welcome to a little What's in My Bag Halloween edition, or I should say, bags Halloween edition. Let's go. So I have two bags. I have this one right here. This is the one that is like the most full. And then I have this bag here because, come with me, because for those of you that don't know, we do not have a car. And I think I feel like the response from like strangers when I say that is just like, oh, it's a cognizant choice. Okay. It's for more spooky shopping, more spooky money. And we live in the Portland, Oregon area, for those of you that don't know. So we have transit and we can just go, I wouldn't say anywhere, but we can go a lot of places. So that is why I have a backpack. This is not typical of what's in my bag, but I've never done a what's in my bag. And I thought, why not do it? What's a more perfect time than Halloween season? And we are about to go out and about. Literally, I came back yesterday while we're still here, but I went out yesterday and I've been checking them places. Maybe by the time this video is out, I'm already out there and stuff is in the stores. But so far, not yet. Not of the places that I lurk and have near me, because again, don't have an at home. And what was the other place? Don't really have a Cracker Barrel. So as a person who is car free, I thought I would show you, and I thought, what better than my jack-o'-lantern bag? So we'll start off with that, and it's kind of like a what's in my bag and what's on my bag, because I have some new additions as well. But I have this jack-o'-lantern bag first up, and it is mostly like a kind of wallet holder situation, not like a full shebang of things, because like we have to leave a lot of room for the purchases, of course. But this bag, it's got like a pearlescent, like I'm saying every 2 seconds, but it has like a purpley green. It's not coming off. Kind of pearlescence. I don't know. I dug it. I dug that it's all black. It is from Spirit Halloween. I don't know if it's still available. But that is my bag. And then on my bag, so I did go back to the mall. Maybe you saw that short that went out to members, if you are a member. We'll be doing more shorts. Not in the real life. Okay, it's not my jam. But I went back to the mall and got more things. And one of the things that I got is we each got another Hirono. I think this is Road Journal, the Road Journal plush. I did see the new series. I'm aware of it. It is cute. Because I'm kind of keeping myself a little restricted in the plushes department, to like spooky. There wasn't really a spooky one. I felt like the dragon was cute, but I think for right now, I'm going to hold off on those and we'll see what happens Halloween season. But this is the Road Journal one. And like I said, we each got one. And funnily enough, is that a word? Ironically enough, we got the same one. And I feel like it's kind of fitting. We're matchy, me and my husband. But here he is. So it's like a light gray one, which kind of works with the black that I wear all the time. And then I added this bit, came from another plush. If you watch the blind box unboxing from Pop Boxes, that was on one of those plushes. And then I added a little bracelet that says boo, and then the other charm. And I kind of like hung this one so it like dangles when he's hanging down. It kind of like dangles like near his legs, like the cat is his. But I got this one from Spirit Halloween. It is one of the blind bags. I did not successfully pull it. I purchased it off of Mercari, unopened, opened, and confirmed, because I pulled a bunch of Spirit Halloween ones. But yeah, so let's get started on what's inside this bag. Okay, there's a lot in here. First up, my phone. So I film on 2 different cameras. Actually, I've mainly been filming out and about. I've mainly been filming on my phone, and partly because there have been more stores that are just not a fan of getting promoted for free. You know what I'm saying? You're already filming people. And I won't name those stores because I tried to be a little bit more sleuthy. You know what I mean? So we will see, or I just don't go back to them. But this is my phone, and I will add, if you ever saw my previous phone case, that phone case, I think it was from Berga. It is a brand that I have my laptop cover on. Yeah, it was Berga, and it was like over $100, like 120 or 150, somewhere in that range. And because this is the newer phone, it had the little magnetic bit, right? And so you put your phone when you're charging it, and it magnetizes, and it's supposed to add that. It was so weak that it wasn't, nothing was, this is me saying, maybe don't get this. Okay. That we had an attachment, like a handle attachment to make it easier to film on this phone. And it wasn't locking into it well. And so I was afraid the phone was going to fall off. When I put it on a charger, it wasn't really locking in well. And so I was a little disappointed. And my husband took my old phone and he got a case for it. And it was just like a $10 case off Amazon. And so I got one too. I got one in like a deep purple. That's all it is. These are stickers. I'll show you my stickers, but it works so much better. So maybe there are times where you don't need to spend a lot of coin to get things working properly. But anyway, I did add some stickers. So on the bottom, I have 2 stickers. We got the little cat with the ghost. I think this is from, I'm pretty sure it's from the artist, the Gorgonist, if I'm remembering right. Definitely we got it from Rose City Comic Con, which we will be going back in September, right? In September. Really excited. We actually bought like a whole weekend pass situation. But these were a sticker pack, a couple of them, and then there were these little bats. So I'm sure we will probably be getting more from that seller. Really, really adored her. She was also very generous too. So there's my phone. Next up in this bag is a brand new item that I have yet to learn how to use. Like just came in. Whoa, it's making noises. Why is it making noises at me? It's our new vlogging camera, you guys. So here's the top portion. You can come over here. And then this is the extended battery, like the other one. So this is a brand new camera, not just to us, but just like literally just landed on the market. And it is the Insta360 Luna Ultra. And it's the creator bundle that we got. So if you remember, if you've been watching for a bit, we had was it Osmo Pocket 3 or something like that? We had the Osmo Pocket 3. Where is that thing? Here, let's show it. Oh, I'm filming on it. Oh my God. Welcome to my channel. I'm filming on it, and I can tell you it's like actively taped up. So the Osmo Pocket 3, it has been like the trendy vlogging camera as of these last couple years, I would say, few years. And we got it, love it, and loved it. And it's got like it's very pocketable, like grab and go, lightweight, also very inconspicuous, kind of similar to this one. And it has like a viewfinder that opens up. It kind of snaps open, and as you close it, it will close up the camera, basically. Well, that stopped working because it's magnetized, and it's been an issue for a number of people out there that they know about it, and we sent it in, and we did the whole warranty thing, and they gave us a whole new camera. It happened again. So we're particularly thrilled with that because that reduces the whole like grab and go situation. And then he came across this. I was not researching this stuff, and it is the new one. So I don't know if we really dive into it much because I need to learn it. But what would you say? Well, I'd say the biggest perk from the basics that I know is the little like removable like viewfinder situation. We tested it out where I was in the kitchen, just like holding this piece right here, and he's just going around filming Hermione. That was kind of cool. I don't know a situation where we would do that, but it opens up opportunities. Oh yeah, in the store too. And it's not just a viewfinder, but you actually move the camera. So I could do that from afar while somebody else is filming it. It's kind of cool. So we have a little bit of exploring to do, but obviously if we're going Halloween hunting, I'm going to bring the camera. There might be times, like I said, where I use the phone to be a little more inconspicuous, depending on the store, but most stores so far have been good with me. It has been a year, so we'll find out together. I'll just film myself getting kicked out. Okay, next up. Oh, forgot this. With the camera, we have our microphone, and okay, I'm obviously wearing a mic right now, but this one came with it. But is this not the cutest thing? I don't know how you said it because he's been playing around with it a little bit more, but that is Hermione, for those of you who don't know. And this is what she's been doing all day for the past many weeks. Lots of whining, but it's adorable. And you can just like, what, did you take a photo with the phone, with the camera, and then use that? Or this one we already had. That is neat. So he was thinking, and I guess you can like keep your peepers peeled for like when we go out, that we can change the photo out to like whatever's most suitable for, like maybe when we go to Spirit Halloween, we use a photo of like the I forget his name. I think he has a name, like the icon skeleton guy from Spirit Halloween. That'd be cute. But anyway, have to have the microphone because, hey, I remember when we went to Joanne and there was like a crying baby. We don't need that. All right. So obviously, well, here's a little bit of the insides for those of you that haven't seen this bag. And if you do like this bag and you want something maybe a touch fancier, there is one on Killstar. And it's like, I think I showed that one somewhere. It's more of the shape of a jack-o'-lantern, but it's like the full black on black. Okay, so next up, well, my keys. So here they are, but I'll show you a couple keychains on my keys. We've got the crucifix here. And then back when we went to Disney, try not to think about it, it makes me sad. Because I want to go back. I have this keychain, which is the Haunted Mansion. I guess you can call it like a fidget spinner. So still love me some Haunted Mansion, and I'm always on the lookout. Kind of curious if Spirit Halloween drops any of that. And then there's a number of other brands I look for that. And then we need to actually pay for the things. So I have this brand new wallet. If you watched a recent vlog, I showed it off. Got it at Hot Topic. We've got Thing, because it is a Wednesday wallet. And it's got the little stripy business, and then it says Wednesday on the back. I have come to learn, as I did recently sell a Killstar wallet, like a wider one. Thank you so much for your support. Don't know what that was right there. That I'm not like a big wallet girly. I need more room for the other things. And I'm not a too small wallet because then it was difficult for me to get like my cards out. And I thought that was cute. And you just like take thing off there. And I will not show you my cards, but you do have Wednesday on the inside there. And, you know, this thing is not Loungefly, so it was like $20. And then you can get a deeper percent off normally at Hot Topic. And then we are doing, I guess, the lip products. We have a few. It really depends on what I'm up for. So if I'm not feeling like a lip, and I don't want to, you know, if I'm going to be drinking something, I'm probably not wearing a lipstick. But I did just get a new pack of, this is our favorite chapstick. It is a vegan chapstick. It's called, wait, what is it called? Hurrah. But is that how you say it? Yeah, Hurrah. And we got like a 4-pack set. I forget what else I got. Hazelnut. This one is black cherry. And then I have a lip gloss. Lip glosses I find are really nice, like look-wise, but they don't last a long time. So that's why I like having a chapstick. This is from the Villains line at Bath and Body Works. And then if I am wearing a lipstick, these are my two main ones right now. They're from the Lip Bar. We have a black one. I think I've shown both of these before. It is Back to Black. And then the purple one, I don't think we're getting it, is Drama Queen, but here is what those colors look like. I do have some brands I would like to try out because I'm looking for like a deeper gray lip. And I'm not a lipstick person. It's too much maintenance for me. So I'm looking for like a deep gray. If you have any recommendations, I do have some brands I'm going to test out. And then I also play around with like an orange and a green, and I'm looking at like some purples and blues. I mean, obviously that's a purple, but it's probably one of my favorite colors lip wise. And then of course, because lipstick gets on the teeth, I have a mirror, and I got this mirror at Powell's when we did that big like bookshop, which by the way, I need to get to those books. The reading has not happened, just a lot been going on in the life, stress and all of that. So I will get there at some point, but I thought this one was, you know, straight to the point, simple, compact mirror. Unfortunately, I did drop it. So she is broken, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a reminder that we're all broken, but we're beautiful. I don't know, some bullshit like that, but it's true. Are we broken? Well, I don't know. And then, so I have, okay, right. So I'm like constantly checking to make sure there's not like lipstick in my teeth. So that's why I have the mirror. And then of course, some floss. And as far as like medicinal stuff, I would like to say I would pack some like Tylenol or something, because constant headaches and chronic pain and all of that. But I honestly don't. Maybe I will in the future. And then I have been trying to remember to bring measuring tape. So that would be for things that like I know I need, like maybe frames, and we're looking at frames at Home Goods or something like that. or a space that I have and there's something out, just to like, I tried to pre-measure things. I know what I'm looking for, and then I could just bring this. Now, Home Goods, they normally have a little strippy business, but not every place. And then we have some hair stuff. Well, actually, we have a pen, and then we have some hair things. So a scrunchie. My hair was irritating me, and normally it's a lot for a neurodivergent person to TBH here to be going out in the public and filming and people, and like also not wanting to get in the way of people and being mindful and loud noises and lights, and also I'm trying to like show things. We might experiment a little bit more and just like, we'll see in just how we film it, but it'll still be capturing everything. So I have a scrunchie because I do get overstimulated by a lot of things, and my hair is one of them. And especially because we do not have a car, so I take the scooter in transit, and somebody is cooking something and it smells good everywhere. So my hair goes everywhere. So I normally have like a variety of hair bits. I had another one in here, but there is a little pocket here. So on that one, I have these bat clips. They are from Killstar. Yeah, I think they came in like a pack of like 4 to 6 or something like that. And then what else is in here? I think more hair bits. Yeah, I use a lot of like clips like this, and I did just pick up a few more that are in that members only short, but here are a few. So I really like these kinds because they're like a gel. They don't really get caught in my hair, but they're cute. I did see Hot Topic has a blind bag hair clip, like a spooky blind bag hair clip. I was tempted. There was some I wasn't interested in, like they had a tombstone shaped one, and I was like, I haven't seen that before. I also have seen some on Etsy too, so that's been tempting. And then I have this one, which I feel like I got at Joann. I do miss Joann's jewelry section. I mean, to be fair, they tended to put that out last, and it wasn't like a lot of selection, but I normally found some good things. And then I have something to suck on.
Hey, that's what she said.
I mean, if you're watching this channel, you're good with a lot of things, but we picked these up and tried them out. So this is the root beer flavor. There's also like a lemon flavor, lemon drop. I think it's called lemon. At Powell's when we were doing that big bookshop haul, and they are so good. So they are Clay's candies since 1919. Old-fashioned hard candies, just so you know. They're also not like pre-wrapped. They're not individually wrapped. Yeah, that's what I meant, but that's what they look like. They're a bit of a chunky size, but I love me a root beer flavor. Obviously, if it's like more it is allergy season, maybe some cough drops, but we're going to think positive thoughts. So that is everything in this bag. Now for my backpack, which I have, there go my keys. A few things to show you on my backpack. First up, first up the bag. This is, I think I've shown it before, but for those of you who are new, this is a Killstar bag. It does say Killstar right there. The bag does not come with the bats. We'll get to that. But it is, I forget what it's called. Striped something? I don't know. I feel like striped was in the name, or stripey, or it probably actually wasn't, to be honest. But what I really liked about this backpack, now, a number of times I'm not using this particular backpack. I have a bigger one. It depends on how much I think I'm going to be acquiring, how hopeful I am. But if for a reasonable amount, this one is sufficient because I also have bags. But I like that it's pretty like basic, and then I can just add little adornments like this little skelly cat. It's a little plush skelly cat. This is from Vampire Freaks. I don't know if that video's out, but I have more to show you. Not of the keychain. No, I do. Just kidding. Yeah, I think I do. But they also sell more varieties of the keychain, but they have these in full size too. Super cute. And I hang it here because I've already had one casualty. I don't know if it was stolen or what. It was my Cheshire cat from what is that called? Plushy dreadful plushies, something like that. And he used to, that's actually what this RIP, it's what this keychain is. But yeah, so there's that. And then at the top here, we have little patches. So I recently bought, I don't know where that packaging is. I don't know if you need to see it, but it was from Vampire Freaks, but made by Creepsville. So I don't know if you could buy it from Creepsville. So that's what they came in. They are a pack of 3. And what I liked about it is that they're all black. So they kind of blend in, but we got a little bat here and then 2 over there. And we don't have an iron. So it turns out you can just take a pan, heat it up, and put a little towel, and they attached quite well. I think I'm going to add some stitching, but I just like the subtlety of it. And I didn't want to like overdo it too much. And we are building out the collection, but down here is another charm business from the Spirit Halloween mystery packs. I'm excited to see if they bring out any new ones. This one I actually did pull, and they were the kind of mystery packs. What did I call this? Did I say tombstone? It's a tombstone. They were the kind of mystery packs that you can pretty much like feel through. They add a little bit of cardboard, but you can tell what it is. And I knew this was like one of 2 things, and I had a pretty strong feeling it was this one. So I was excited to get that. And then down here, we have our strange and unusual pin. Got that from Vampire Freaks. And then I have this pin. Are we getting it on the camera? It's a whole bunch of murder kitties. I mean, they look like they're going to murder something with knives. Picked that up at Hot Topic recently. I forgot how much fun buttons are, so doing more of those. And then on this side, I picked this one up at the same time. I feel like it captures my feelings as of late. And then we have Ghostface down here. And in the side pocket, I have a lotion and a spray. They are both the Into the Night from Bath and Body Works, and the travel size. So, for the paws, I try not to like spritz myself on like the train or something to be mindful of people, but I also like to smell good. And there probably should be deodorant in here. I did not pack that, but my latest deodorant is by Native. So just imagine that in your brain if that's important to you. I don't know. And then on this side, obviously, because unfortunately we are Halloween hunting in the summer times, lately I've been wearing my new Enchantra glasses from Killstar. I rotate between these and the bat-shaped, like bat wing glasses that I think we got off of Shein, I feel like. But I like that this one has a case because I do set things down in places I probably shouldn't. And then there's not a whole lot on the inside. So for those of you interested in this bag, it does have like a laptop section. And what I keep in here, because we do not have a car, are reusable bags. So these are large reusable bags because we have a scooter. So I just like hook this around my scooter. And if I see like I'm unstoppable when it comes to like, I'm going to get it and I'm going to get it home. The size of it is not going to stop me from doing that. So whether it's like, I always find a way, even if it doesn't fit in here. We also have IKEA bags too. If I think we're going to come across something that big, but I fit so many things in here. I will say now, these are from Joanne. R.I.P. Joanne. I have to say it every time. I do have to double bag these, even the ones from like, I think Home Goods has some, like TJ Maxx, all those places. They're pretty nice size. And this one says the most spectacular time of year. It brings the memories. I hope it doesn't like break completely because I only have so many Joanne bags left. Not that they're that important, but yeah, just a big reusable bag. And then I have smaller ones here, some little hair tie, but these, we do have a lot of Bagoo bags that we've been using for a long time, like the reusable bag ones, but they haven't really come out with like a spooky one that I'd really like. So if they do this year, because most of them are Disney, and I'm not opposed to it, but like a darker Disney. Can we do that, please? So I'll keep my papers peeled for that, but these are from Target. So every year Target comes out with normally 3 different kinds of reusable bags, and last year they had the spider webs. So they're not as like, I mean, they're probably similarly durable, but they don't have as much space in the base area as the Bagoo bags do, but they work. So I bring those bags as well. And I think last but not least is my Sanity. That is my noise canceling headphones. Now, I can't really wear these when I'm filming. She looks a little awkward, and I probably would speak a little too loudly if I wore these, but I do wear them on my scooter on the way to places. I do wear them when I'm not filming and I'm Halloween hunting. And by the by, I have plans to, because I can't capture everything and I do go back. And I used to share in Discord, which is no longer, as some of you have asked. More will come because community is really important to me. And at some point, we'll also do a live stream. So if any of you have questions, we can answer them there. But I used to share like photos and videos and things like that of spooky things that I found out and about, but just didn't capture. And I'm going to start doing that for members. So any little bits that we see that didn't make the cut, I will do that. But I will definitely be wearing these when I go out and I'm not filming. They save my life. Okay. And also, like, I listen to music. They don't always communicate to people that I don't want to talk to. Mostly I just don't want you approaching me. I'm not well, if you watch the channel and you approach me, wave me down first so I'm not completely alarmed. But I absolutely would like to talk to you. If you are, a fan sounds so weird. I cannot get used to that, but I've met a number of you in the real lives out in the mall. I think even during spooky season, Halloween hunting. And you may not know this, but most of the time I cried afterwards if I didn't cry in front of you. So it means a lot to me. Don't hesitate to do that. I'm talking about like the Best Buy kind of places where they just like come up and like, do you need help? No, not even Best Buy, Bath and Body Works. It's intense. I don't need it. But they don't see it and they don't realize like, hey, let's approach with, what's the word I was looking for? Caution. Approach with caution. Actually, we are going to pause this video a hot second because I done brought my booty out to Michael's and they had the goods. I was not anticipating it. Let me tell you, she was a rough day. There were tears that were had, and you don't need to be seeing that, but I will be giving you some clips of the goods because there's quite a bit. There's more to come. I know this because I have gone back since, and that will come to your eyeballs as well. But let me show you what they got. What they have. So first off, you can see like a lot of the space going on here. We have, I believe there's like 5 lines total, which is pretty accurate to what they do. This is the Bound by Magic line. So the Bound by Magic line, I mean, if you're seeing this, then you can pretty well tell that this is like classic magician magic. We have gotten, I'm pretty sure, like divination, like more witchy divination. Also, is he not the best part? Can we just appreciate him right now? Before, but we've never gotten this. Now, and I think I might say this again, but when I take you all back, but I don't really feel as this reads Halloween, and there's not really a lot in this line, but the quality has impressed me, especially with more pieces we'll show, but I did like that moon piece. And I feel like a piece like this at Michael's, especially when they bring out their more like classic, why is the name escaping me what their line is? I was about to say the quality is great, except for that the door did not close, but the quality is really good. But what I liked about that piece is it's a buildable piece. Now they have specific ones like this. We have like a lot of moon phases, literally me trying to avoid my face. Okay. She was a puffy business. Okay. If you've been feeling the feels lately, I'm with you. I'm with you. A lot's going on in the life. Vlog to come, but not really. I'm here to bring the fun vibes. Not sure what this is. Somebody tell me because I did not bother to look. We'll see it again, but we have a lot of signs. So Michael's always does like signs. They do varieties of signs. They do banners. They do like the display cases like what we just saw. But these sorts of pieces are a little bit different. I mean, obviously they do straight up decor. I mean, that's a classic magician vibe. I didn't twist it the whole way to see if it's actually connected. But it's interesting. There's a part of me that wanted the abracadabra sign because anybody be loving that music video? Thank you. I don't know why Lady Gaga just escaped me because one of my faves, and I am not a pop girly. I will tell you that. We won't comment on the AI. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We at least don't have that I've seen any weird watermarks or indicators that it is. I thought this piece was kind of cool. I don't know, like,
Is it a cake stand? I mean, it's certainly a display piece, but it was a piece that like could read not just magician, but also could read magician. I don't know. You tell me what you think of the magician line. I appreciate the theming. I appreciate that it's unique. I don't know if I appreciate this one. Look, when it comes to a summerween line, you all know it ain't my vibe. Um, this is maybe one of the better ones in my opinion, I feel like. And I'm not sure. I mean, they've done pastel lines, they've done, well, mostly pastel lines, but I'm not sure I've really seen a proper full-on summer ween line. So that is kind of new to Michael's. I do dig the wreath. We will revisit that wreath because it's just kind of adorable, but you will not see me picking up pastels. I was going to say for Halloween, but like not at all. You know what I'm saying? I did think that was cool. He noticed that it like opens up. Classic ghost. I will say hold out for like home goods because I think the ghosties pillow wise are going to be better there. And then we have some signage. I did think it was cute. I'm not vibing with those pumpkins. I do love a countdown, but that ain't my vibe. And I thought this was pretty cute. I can see like a lot of people have been oogling over that piece who enjoy pastels. I don't know. Who are you people? There's no shade. Please, please, please love what you freaking love. It is what I used to say at the end of every video. Maybe we'll come up with a new catchphrase, but I think we shouldn't ever be downplaying somebody's excitement in something. Would I like to see more of the dark, spooky goods? Yes. I think there's room for all. I just personally wouldn't classify it as Halloween. Now, this, my friends, this is Halloween. This is Halloween. And I will talk more about this because in a future video, they actually put the daggone things out. But I am actually considering it, and I will say this in every Michaels video, but do not be paying that full price coin, okay? But I do want to take you back to this because there is going to be more to come. But I was surprised. This is actually pretty early for them to be putting it out for here, like on the West Coast. I mean, timing wise is good, but to have the full thing out kind of surprised me. I just find these pieces so neat, and I always look at them, but I have never purchased one. We'll talk about it. We did declutter a good bit, all of them, of another village, but this is a whole other vibe. And can tell you, I've seen it now, really excited to see these like in the flesh. So this was them just like getting it out, but they're just so fun, and I love the interactiveness, but I really, really love the amount of detail on all of these. So I'm excited to like show you more up close and maybe wait for a sale. I can tell you like there's a few I'm really considering. I also love their I don't know. Are these accessories, however you want to accessorize your village? I always love them, and they have like new pieces like this one. I thought I was showing my husband because I thought this was just kind of so fun. And I'm not a clown person, but it's just different. And these are unexpected things, I feel like, from Michaels. Not the Limax line, not the Spooky Town, but I find much like accessories in an outfit, these pieces are what really make a village. But I also feel like their houses are just, there's so much going on that you don't need them either. They just add to it. This one is maybe, I think it's my husband's favorite, and it's maybe one of mine. I'm excited to show you that up close. I also thought the wood cross was very ironically placed. We did not put that there. It must have been from like the wood section, one would imagine. But yeah, and I love me some Fangy situation. Will vibe with this year's theme. But that is pretty much it at Michael's. We will revisit Spooky Town, so stay tuned because we'll get to see it up close, and I can already tell you they've been dropping more, including that third classic line.
Anyway, that is a what's in and what's on my bag for some spooky season Halloween hunting. I'm excited. I would love to know what you keep around, but also what are you looking for? But until next time, when maybe we go out next time. Next video, we'll see. It's down to the stores. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.